Hi, Willem.
Video blog number 31.
It's full of stars.
Look, we do a lot of introductions around here, and of course, you know, we've got over 40 people in the company. So let me introduce you to Bart Kianka. Bartosz Kianka. Did I say that right?
Close.
We're gonna go check out the new coffee machine. This, my friends, is the new coffee machine. You take a cup, you put it down. So when I go over here, I can't decide. And then you hit the green button. Oh, heavenly coffee machine. Here it comes. Whoa. There we go, making video blog. Justin, what do you want to talk about on the blog?
We're talking about the love letter today.
Abandoned ship.
Okay, so you're working on the tools, and this is really important because we're going to release tools on Kings and Castles to the community, specifically the mod community. And so you're working on, you were saying performance?
Right now, rendering's kind of slow, it might run kind of choppy, but we want to increase performance as much as possible, especially if we're working on a community level editor, which we are. See, this is the current editor. As you can see, we have a lot of objects on screen, it's kind of choppy. And then here's our kind of first optimization pass.
Oh my.
Quite a bit snappier.
So you've got these set up here. It's a really beautiful demonstration. That is cool. Folks will write in and they'll say, you know, your graphics look like they're from 1998. This is the whole point of the blog, is to show folks that games are made like layer at a time.
Small lunch?
It's his lunch. If I knew you were coming, I'd have baked a cake.
How's it going?
I was by earlier and you were saying that you were doing a mock-up
Yes,
of something, and you're kind of doing a first layout of one of the trees.
This tech tree will allow you to unlock new units, spells, passive abilities, and boosts like damage increases and stuff like that.
Now you're working off of the tech tree down here?
Yeah, we have the documents here.
This is like a first pass, but it's actually pretty nice for just a quick pre-production mock-up.
So
I'm actually kind of impressed.
Yeah, we can play test with this and change it as we see fit.
Are you a Magnum PI fan?
Yes.
Eric Williamson, today is the first day of the rest of your life.
Welcome.
We were talking earlier and you said one thing we hadn't talked about yet on the blog.
Yeah, we have items in Kings and Castles. They are dropped from enemy creeps, and they basically give you increases to your stats or other cool functionality. So some of the example items that we have here so far, I'll just pick a few in the middle of the list here. We have Siege Master's Cloak. Is an item that the king would wear, and it would increase any damage that's done by a siege weapon like a artillery or a trebuchet.
That's a great first sort of introduction to the fact that we do have an item system and therefore an inventory system, and it makes the game a lot more deep and involved. And
one of the things that we haven't quite decided yet is whether or not we're going to have a store. Whether or not you should be able to buy items, or if all of the items just come from creeps and that's it. It kind of limits the number of items that you can get, and it makes, when you do get an item from an enemy, it makes it that much more important.
I see you're going gray. Is that video game development?
Yeah.
Today is a great day.
All right, so hey, I'm introducing Misty Lorene. She's one of our animators who's also on our intern program. And how's it going?
Good. It's going good.
Very cool. So you have one here in a gray box format. It's untextured, but you don't need it textured to do animation, right? Correct. Can you show us a little bit about...
Sure. This one I'm working on the attack melee, and you can see the different views as far as what we would actually normally see on screen down at the bottom.
And you've got these markers and things here in the scene?
These are the rigs. Those pieces of the rig. This is what you would normally use to... Let me turn auto key off. If I was to grab this and move it around.
Oh, nice.
That's what you use to actually move the character.
You take a static mesh, you put a rig on it, if I'm right,
Correct.
and then you weight it. You weight the mesh to the rig.
Correct. So that the elbow bends like an elbow.
An elbow bends like an elbow, right? And it doesn't look like you're bending cardboard. Very cool. Okay, well, thanks a lot,
Thanks.
and we'll see you again.
All right.
Okay, cool. Now, switching over here ever so gently and gingerly over to Aaron.
This is our caster, our
Caster.
mage. And as you can see, he's got a bunch of books flying around him. And what we wanted for his death was for him to catch on fire and then kind of his books to explode. Probably do some damage around him.
And the caster himself is not textured.
He's
Just
not
a-
textured, he's just
a gray box with some kind of a weird texture thrown on him,
Yep.
just for something.
So we got in some basic attack for him. He's fire-based, obviously. He's also doing a debuff. So we're getting basic feedback in, so when we're doing play tests, we can really understand what's going on, and we can use that information to tweak and make things better.
It's full of stars.
How's the Dream Crusher today?
Damn good.
It's my scotch.
Ninjas on the lawn.
And we're low on nuts.